Hi everybody and welcome back to Harry's Music Room. This is the last of my videos showing the records that I picked up while in Japan. And these are all Beatle solo records, or related one way or the other. So the first one we have is Elton John and John Lennon. This was actually my birthday, 28th of November. And this happened to be a Thanksgiving night when this was recorded. And it's got what, 10 songs. The first three are with John Lennon. So I was real pleased to see this because I've only ever had this one song on a single. I've tried to fix my audio. I know it was kind of low. I've messed with some settings. Hopefully it's better. We'll see. Okay, next up we've got Extra Texture, Read All About It, George Harrison. This has got the die cut cover in beautiful condition. All these records were in such great shape. The Japanese really take care of their stuff. Next up we've got Goodnight Vienna with a very cool obi. I love these obi strips, they're so cool. And then next up, not one of Paul's better albums in my opinion. It's probably the one I play the least, pressed to play. And then we've got a John Lennon bootleg, and this is called A Guitar's Alright, Plop Plop, Fizz Fizz. It's a 2-album set. I've never seen this particular record before. No idea where it was pressed, but I had to pick it up. Give you an idea of some of the songs. If I can get it to focus. Anyways, moving on. Walls and Bridges, and this does have the cover that you can flip and make it look like different drawings. And then next up we have another bootleg, and this is the May Pang tapes, and this is basically the rock and roll album outtakes and rehearsals. And then we've got one of my favorite George Harrison albums. Matter of fact, I just picked this up on Zoetrope, and I said I wasn't going to do it, but what can I say? I did. I love the imagery on this. Living in the Material World. Next up, Double Fantasy. This is a reissue that they put out upon John's death, and this basically says something to the effect of John Lennon, rest in peace. The original of this only has the blue obi. And then next up we've got Paul and Michael. I'm gonna buy your music. Doing Say Say Say. And then next up we've got Wings at the Speed of Sound. There's a few good songs on here. It's not my favorite album, but it's got a few good ones. And then we've got a bootleg, and this is Wings, concert for Kampuchea. They call it Cold Turkey for Kampuchea, and Kampuchea was Cambodia. This was a benefit show that Paul put together with a whole host of other artists, and it was a big success. I got this at a place called The Perfect Circle in Japan. Very small store that was dedicated to Beatle records, and he gave me this picture of Paul. And then up next we've got Ebony and Ivory with Stevie Wonder. And then this one got panned a lot, but I like it. give my regards to Broad Street. Um, you know, it could have been maybe a better movie, but I like the music. And then a blast from your past. If you've got this album, you pretty much have everything you need by Ringo. All the hits. And then another album, it's one of my favorites, doesn't get talked about a lot, London Town. It's got so many good songs. We've got Cafe on the Left Bank, Backwards Traveler, I've Had Enough. Oh, I love Morris Moose and the Grey Goose. This is a really solid album. This one has the poster with it as well. And then Tug of War, another album that I like. I don't know where it rates in all of his albums as best to worst, but it's probably somewhere in the middle. I like it a lot. Produced by George Martin, I believe. And I was real happy to see this. Nice picture disc with an Obi. And none of these were a lot of money. Maybe on this group, the most I paid for anything was around $17, if you know the high end. Some of them were around 10 to 12. The Russian album with Japanese Obi. And another album that I like a lot, Back to the Egg. One of the rarest Paul McCartney albums you can get is the picture disc for Back to the Egg. So if you ever see that for less than, I'm going to say $500, pick it up. Goes for a lot of money. And then No More Lonely Nights, 12-inch extended version. We've got 3 different mixes on here. And then the last Beatles solo record, triple album with the poster. One of the best live albums ever, I think. It rates in my top 10. I've got a lot of live albums that I love, like The Doors, Absolutely Live, Grand Funk Live. There's just so many, but this one is a great album. So those are the rest of the Japanese records I got. I appreciate you watching. Until next time, ciao.